What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay Vlogs, and I am back with another reaction video. And today's video is going to be about, well, you saw the title and the thumbnail, right? Let's go ahead and get into it.
I'm not even trying to be funny when I say this. If you're a woman and you speak and men agree, shut up.
I look for femininity. Like, that's one of the main things now in today's society.
So
like, hey man, because it's why men are attracted to women. But nowadays we have a lot of women trying to be more masculine and letting you know why they aren't feminine anymore.
Are they trying?
I think they're trying because they brag about it. They'll tell you, I don't need you. I got this. I got that. They'll let you know that they're more masculine and why they're that way. It's my degree or it's my job. I have to be masculine. Like, I don't care why. I just don't like it.
Okay, look,
So
Kevin Samuels, Trip, what you think?
You can be both.
You can't be a submissive CEO. There's actual traits to become a
get to the
CEO.
point.
I'm masculine.
But
I'm
you're
telling you,
talking
and you're
about
bringing it
work,
home.
your standards
No
that you're
way.
gonna have for your man, but there's definitely a submissive aspect of, like, for example, me, I like to cook, so I would happily have dinner on the table when the man gets home. I don't mind cleaning.
How are you
going to
do that if you're CEO?
Are men unattracted to independent women? I was talking.
Independent women and nice guys. Y'all are in the same boat now. Now that women wanted to be so independent, you get to see what it feels like to be a man. You know when guys, the nice guy syndrome, when they have that shit, and they're like, oh, I did everything right. I opened the door, I bought her flowers, I was a gentleman, blah, blah, blah. She still doesn't want me. She wants the asshole. And the women go, oh, you're nice. That's the bare minimum. Good job. That's how independent women sound. Well, I pay all my own bills and I do this and that for myself and blah, blah, blah. And I don't need no man. Good job. You're doing the same thing as every guy you date. Good job. He don't care. Nobody cares. Do you like Pokemon cards or something? Anything but how much money you make and how many degrees you got. Anything else or anything else in there? You have a dog? You like to go fishing? You want to go shooting at the range real quick? You have anything else of substance other than your career and how smart you are? That's what it sounds like y'all have turned into. It sounds insufferable if we're gonna keep it above.
Kevin Samuels definitely told us this before. He will always say, you know, I don't care about your degrees. We don't care about your PhDs. We don't care about any of that. Tell me, what do you bring to the table other than a degree? And that's when women got tripped up. They didn't know what else they brought, and they would either hang up or talk a bunch of craziness. And it's like, that's the bare minimum. You should want a roof over your head. You should want a car. You should want to be able to turn your lights on at night or open your fridge and there's cold milk in there. So I don't feel like bragging about it is like something that you should do. It's just like a bare minimum. Like that's what you should do.
It don't even matter.
I don't care what happened to you as I'm a 40-year-old man.
You got a daughter?
No, I don't.
Because
but that's not
fair,
the
you're
point. But my
feminine.
point is this. My point is this.
Right.
You all wouldn't care if a man came to you feminine and said, my dad wasn't in my life. My mom didn't teach me this. You say, bro, you 38 years old. I don't want to deal with a feminine man that hasn't addressed his issues. So for me, dealing with a woman that way, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I understand you had issues or whatever growing up and you had to be a certain way, but I'm not going to put up with it as far as trying to be in a relationship with you because you don't know how to be a feminine woman.
So what's a feminine woman? What's your definition?
A woman that basks in her femininity. She knows how to be submissive to a man. She knows how to speak life into a man. She knows how to nurture. She knows how to take care of a home and take care of kids.
She's had to be strong. And that stems from childhood, okay? Childhood happens, and that impacts us way more than we like to admit or that we even realize. And then life reinforces those messages. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. And so you get stronger and stronger, and then you can come across harsher and more aggressive over time. So I think that a lot of times what we look at as someone who's like, oh, she's so masculine or this, that, and the third is somebody that has been hurt, disappointed, betrayed, and she's living life as a reaction. You know, she's living life in a certain way. And how do you help somebody that's been dealing with a lot of trauma and hasn't really processed it and therefore has created a personality based off of the trauma? Therapy.
A man that I fucking need, bitch. You're all replaceable. Don't ever get too comfortable and don't ever think otherwise. You're a guest in this household and you can be kicked out just as quickly as you were welcomed in.
I just get so confused when I see these ladies that are using filters, a ton of makeup, drawn on eyebrows, fake eyelashes, and where you can still see the glue at the top of their head for hair that is not theirs, so confidently come on the screen and talk shit about men. How dare you?
This is very unattractive behavior from women. I don't understand why they feel the need to get online and talk like this, especially if you don't even have enough confidence in yourself to come on here with no makeup, your natural hair, your natural eyelashes. Like, you have to put on a pound of makeup every single day, contour your face to change the way your face looks. You get surgeries to change your body. You know, you're gluing on wigs to your forehead. It's just crazy. And you think that you have the right, or that you should even be speaking on men and what they do, or telling them that they're a guest in your house. I think that's absolutely wild. And feminism has definitely poisoned the mind of these women, and they're now running rampant.
Feminism it's had its pros and it's had its cons. Now, people can debate whether it's been more of a positive or more of a negative in the comment section below. For me, it's been more of a positive. You know, equal rights, equal opportunities, fantastic. However, one of the biggest cons of feminism is what it's done to women. This inherent sense of independence has made these women more masculine, less agreeable, less compatible, and has increased their standards to ridiculous levels. Now we live in a world where there are beautiful, accomplished women who can't find love and will never find love. Because like men have ego, women have pride.
Today I realized that I don't need no man. I want a man. I do. But I don't need him. I want him. But I don't need him.
So I'm super annoyed right now because this light went out. How am I supposed to get to this light? How?
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
We all know this is bullshit.
Sweetie, remember this?
I live alone and I own my own home, and I've never had to call a man to help with any repairs. My female best friend and I installed new flooring in all the bedrooms. I work in production and I can operate anything from a simple power drill to a hammer drill. I can operate a scissor lift and a forklift. I'm also incredibly resourceful.
You have been weighed, you have been measured, and you have been found wanting.
Accurate depiction of what's actually going on in the mind of women. They say they don't need a man, but then deep down inside they want a man because they'll still have sneaky links and side pieces and all this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So they absolutely do want a man. They just don't want to admit it. So the internet has mind warped these people into thinking that saying that they don't want a man and saying, oh, I don't need you and things like that is going to get them further in life, when actually it's really just hurting them, because men are just going to use you and toss you to the side, which is what is going on in today's society, which is very, very sad and disheartening.
I'm 36. Single. No kids. And that's okay, because I know my one is out there. Wherever you are, I love you.
Later.
37, single, no kids. Notices nothing but red flags in any man she dates.
Like the lady in the third clip said, these women who are hyper masculine, it always comes back to their childhood. Who are you trying to prove to? That you're independent? Why are you trying so hard? Where is this chip on your shoulder coming from? Is it because daddy wasn't there? And then you have this woman here who's 36 years old, very attractive. Not only for a 36-year-old, just very attractive in general. But she's going out and she's only seeing red flags. Why are you only seeing red flags? What is wrong with you? What happened to you that you can only see the negatives in a person? See, this is the problem when we tell these women, enjoy your 20s. Or be for the streets. When you're in the streets, you get traumatized. Just like you see these gangbangers when they get older, these street dudes, and they're traumatized because of the things that they've seen in the streets. The same goes for these women, because that's what the streets do.
That this stems from the music that people are listening to and what is now considered a part of the culture. Asking men for money as soon as they say hello, you know, do this and do that for money. As you can see, it's not working out for a lot of them. You know, she's 37, single, has no kids. So she's past her childbearing years. In reality, she may not be able to have a child. She's still single, and she's only noticing the negative in people. But if she's 37 and she's still saying that she's only seeing red flags in people, something is just not right with her.